Will it end tonight? That's the question as one battles to shut the door on the season. Another hopes to stave off defeat. The NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs as they play against the Chicago Bulls. Look at Chicago. Mike, when this series began, you would have predicted their current situation, up 3-1 in the final.
Oh, it's been fun to watch them defy expectations, but closeout games are the toughest games, especially when you're playing them in enemy territory.
Here's Elliot. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson attacking. Here's Robinson. Makes it off the glass.
What else did you expect? Robinson's a beast on the boards.
Here's Harper. Pass to Pippen. Stolen by Robinson. Elliot against Pippen. Elliot misses.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
Harper the pass to Pippen. Back to Harper. Jordan down low. Guarded by Elliot. The shot's good from Jordan.
Once Jordan gets inside with the Rockets, practically all over. He's that consistent at close range.
Here's Duncan. Rodman with the block.
That's called protecting the rim, folks. What a play.
Outside Harper. Back to Jordan. Rodman dishes to Jordan. Right side Pippen. 6 to shoot. Fader on the way. Not enough on that one as it misses.
He tried to use a fadeaway. Get a little space. Not an easy shot to drain.
Johnson kicks to Robinson. Duncan, the pass to Johnson. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Count that one from Elliot.
Ready to fire right off the catch. Excellent shot prep.
Now Harper. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pippen, the pass to Harper. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
The big guard, Harper, using his sides to take advantage inside.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for San Antonio. Duncan inside. Rodman on him. Bulls have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
Such a confident move off the dribble. Just rising up and filling that airspace.
It's Robinson high post. It's blocked.
Hard to shoot over 7'2". Longley getting all of that one.
Harper kicks to Pippen. Got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Duncan.
Love the pressure. He almost took it away.
Very active hands, disrupting the passing lanes.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Elbow shot is on the way. Again, Chicago.
Smooth as silk. MJ with one of the best pull-up jumpers you'll ever see.
Johnson surveying the floor. Elliot kicks to Robinson. Robinson a screen on Harper. 5 on the clock. Johnson the pass to Ellie. There's the triple. Longley grabs the miss.
And the shooter had really no airspace to get that shot off. That's good deep.
Yeah, terrific defense. Doing a great job contesting without fouling.
Now here's Pippen. It's a nice ball movement here by Chicago. It's to Harper. Jordan against Johnson. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Duncan outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson.
The stature of Duncan alone is intimidating. Paired with his skill, good luck.
The Bulls with the lead. Harper the pass to Pippen. To the middle. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Just owning that painted area. I guess the motto is do it till they stop it.
Spurs have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Pass to Elliot. Now Duncan. Here's Robinson, covered by Long. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, I like the interior game of Robinson. Really does a nice job of getting deep position and then going to work.
Here's Pippen. Outside, Rodman. Elliot against Jordan. Bucket 6. It's Chicago with another bucket.
The jump shot of Jordan is poetry in motion. It's fun watching him take and make J's.
Here's Johnson. It's all in by the Bulls.
Incredible effort defensively. No easy buckets.
Harper the pass to Long. And here is Jordan. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Jordan's got 8 points.
Zero hesitation. Jordan showing complete confidence in his shooting ability.
Spurs trail by 5. Pass to Ellie. Now here's Duncan. Johnson outside. It's Robinson high post. Longley on him. That one good for 2. He's got 6.
And just over 7 feet. You've got to do more than that to stop Robinson inside.
Elliot against Pippen. Here's Jordan. On the wing. It's rebounded by David Robinson. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Elliot misses. The Bulls leading by 3. Here's Pippen. The kick out to Harper. Pass to Rodman. And here is Jordan. Over Robinson. That doesn't go either for Jordan. And San Antonio shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Now here's Johnson. Still scoreless.
He doesn't pass up any opportunity to throw it down.
Oh, no. Once you give him space to take off, he goes for it.
Slamming it down with one hand, too. Love the thrust.
Here's Pippen following the bucket by the Spurs. Here's Jordan, the 15-footer. Good. And the Bulls lead by 3.
Raw production is certainly something you look to Jordan for. A guy who works hard to find shots.
Pass to Duncan. Now Robinson. Here's Ellie. And then Robinson slams it in.
The Admiral putting something extra on that throwdown, trying to get his guys ramped up.
And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Bonner, he's checked in for Robinson. Rose comes in for Elliot. Persons checked in for Ellie, and Daniels subbed in for Johnson. Now, here's Kerr. Pass to Kukoc. Now, Jordan. He's covered by Person. Here's Kukoc. A rebound by the Spurs. They need to bounce back from Wednesday's loss.
At the line, you wonder if, in fact, the road crowd got into their heads a little bit.
I wonder, too. They were bad at the stripe. That was key in that loss. Saw that play developing and hit him in stride towards the cup.
Kerr kicks to Kukoc. Jordan passes to Kerr. A 3-ball. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
I know Kerr seems to prefer that straight-on look, but he has the accuracy to hit from the corner, too.
For San Antonio, they've gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16.
Well, I sure hope this offense continues to percolate like this, because if it does, we could be in for a doozy.
Who doesn't like a high-scoring game? Well, now that I think about it, Maybe some defensive coaches.
Now, here's Curry. Outside, Kukoc. Wants to get it to Jordan, and does. Just 5 on the clock. And the wing jumper offline.
Well, we've seen him make this shot often with no defensive coverage. He's got to be kicking himself he didn't make that one.
And I'm sure he's surprised that one didn't go down.
Well, he's not going to make every shot, but you expect him to make these.
To the inside. Stolen by Duncan. That's to Bonner. Here is Daniels. Spurs passing it around. And Mike, there's a surprise. An intentional foul.
That's an interesting decision there. Not sure why he decided to foul in that situation.
I'm not either. And so it's San Antonio with it. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. He's off on the first. San Antonio making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. And he's good on the second. Chicago trailing here. Outside, Kukoc. There's a minute 47 left in the first.
A knockdown shooter with tremendous confidence. Just couldn't get that one to fall.
Yeah, I'm sure he'd like to have that one back.
Right side, Rose. Pass to Person. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, we know Person can shoot it. That touch of his comes in handy down low.
And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Some changes for Chicago. Mayo's checked in, and it's Caffey in for Bushnell. Pass to Caffey. Open for 3. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Person, takes it up with both hands and grips it down.
What a strong finish from Person. Not messing around deep inside.
Bulls trail by 5. Pippen the pass to Curry. Outside, Kukoc. Pass to Pippen. Here's Caffey. Here's Person. And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. For San Antonio, they've gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Somebody at his size or any size, Chuck Person is an elite shooter. Stretching the floor, and he's a matchup problem because of that.
Now here's Kukoc. Still yet to score. To stop the drought, it's rebounded by David Robinson. Robinson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Down low. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Trying to extend this lead. Actually, they're doing more than trying because the lead is growing.
This is a key part of the game. They're trying to get some breathing room.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Spurs out in front. They're up by 8. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for San Antonio.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
Another thing they're doing well early on tonight is moving the ball. Playing selfless basketball, getting involved on the offensive plays.
They don't hesitate when they get their opportunity to punch it inside.
Spurs leading by 6. Pass to Bonner. Now Rose. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Bonner can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Out to the wing, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yeah, the officials won't let that slide. I mean, they're eager to call out those illegal screens as well. They should be.
I do think he was trying to get there, but you've got to be completely planted.
Rodman, he's checked in for Chicago. Bushler comes in for Caffey. Daniels with it, defended by Kerr. Person with the bucket.
Superb playmaking from Antonio Daniels right there.
And so here is Chicago, trailing here by 8. Here's Pippen. Inside. Kerr can't hit. Spurs shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Daniels against Kerr. Pass to Rose. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. Person against Pippen. Outside, Kukoc. Rodman finds Pippen. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Kerr's shot is good.
For an accurate and smooth shooter like Steve Kerr, the mid-range jumper, no problem.
San Antonio leading by 6. Pass to Rose. Back to Daniels. 6 to shoot. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Robinson's got the lead up to 8 now for San Antonio.
Oh, that was a monster throwdown by Robinson. Did not allow the play to die and made sure they got 2 points.
Pippen down low. He's covered by Person, and that one's good by Pippen.
The story of their offense so far has been just that, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Stolen by Pippen. It's 2-on-1. Stops, pops, and Kerr with the basket on the assist by Pippen. And now it's just a 4-point San Antonio lead. San Antonio calls timeout. Elliot's checked in for Rose. Jordan, he's checked in for the Bulls. And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for San Antonio. To the paint, Pippen with the steal. And now here's Jordan pushing it up and no one back there. Here's Kerr for 3. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Well, Kerr is obviously an Allen wrench in this department. A specialist, a talented long-range shooter.
Robinson sets a screen for Daniels. Inside. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got 4 points this quarter.
That's how they use a size mismatch in tight. Take it to the rack.
Pass to Pippen. Outside, Kukoc. Jordan passes to Kukoc. Clock at 4. Jordan punishing them inside.
Tremendous strength there from Jordan. Knows he's going to get hacked inside. Finishes through it.
San Antonio leading. Daniels with it. Pass to Person. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
An active scorer. Person draws fouls because he's so assertive on this end.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Duncan, he's checked in for San Antonio. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Bulls trail by 3. Kerr kicks to Pippen. Kerr, the pass to Kukoc. To the inside. Pippen. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
Boy, I like to see Pippen being this assertive at the rim. He puts that impressive athleticism to good use there.
And here's Daniels, and they call an illegal screen here.
He was just a bit out of position on the screen. He tried to make up for it, but he got caught.
Always a tricky play to call, but the refs were right on it.
Bulls have gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor. Pippen finds Jordan. Rodman with a screen on Elliot. Point-blank range, Jordan.
And right now, MJ has it going on. His teammates should just continue to get him the rock.
San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. It's tipped. Stolen by Rodman. Kukoc can't get it to go. San Antonio trailing here. Knocked away. Here's Jordan. Michael Jordan dunking like only he can.
Always looking to drive in attack mode constantly. When the D gives him a lane, he tears them up.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs. Michael Jordan really making a difference here.
Just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. He's pretty much dictated the pace with the steady offense inside. And the timeout right now, probably going to be making some adjustments.
San Antonio making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Longley comes in for Tony Kukoc. And it's Harper in for Steve Kerr. Duncan outside. Spurs working the ball around now. 5 to shoot. Here's Johnson. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Bulls leading by 3. Outside Harper. Longley passes to Harper. Can't cash in from close range. Spurs have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Johnson against Harper. Harper with the steal. Rodman outside. Back to Harper. Pippen outside. Shot clock at 5. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Pippen's got the lead up to 5 now for Chicago. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
They're attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. Really like their energy defensively.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
A different look now for San Antonio. Potter, he's checked in for Robinson, and it's Elliot in for Person. On the wing, Johnson. He's guarded by Harper, and out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Bulls leading by 5. Now here's Pippen. He's got 10. Rodman sets a screen. Here's Jordan. Another shot, and it's laid in by Rodman. Rodman's got his first basket of the night.
Well, we've seen Rodman do that often. Going up, getting that board, and getting the putback. Exactly what you want from him inside.
Now here's Rodman. Now Harper. Pass to Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Chicago scoring again.
He's so difficult to slow down when he gets that fire in his eyes.
To the middle and stolen by Longley. That's tipped and taken away by Johnson. And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That's foul number 2 for him. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Person's checked in for Bonner. Duncan finds Johnson. To end the run. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Tim Duncan.
Nice touch on the point-blank range make.
And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Kukoc, he's checked in for Longley. Here's Pippen. He's got 10. Outside Jordan. Rodman sets the screen for Jordan. Duncan with the block.
Duncan's defense is really advanced for his age. He's mobile, he's smart, and he has a great nose for the basketball.
Pass to Elliot. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And now just a 5-point Chicago lead. The Bulls shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Now Pippen, back to Harper. On the wing, Jordan. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
Take a look at the levitation. Just hanging, suspended in the air.
Gosh, it's fun to watch, and that's how he's able to slam it down with such ease.
He makes it look easy, but trust me, it's not that easy.
So it's the Spurs now. The Bulls getting the bucket. Rocket 6. Duncan with the screen for Johnson. Over Harper. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Here's Rodman. Outside, Kukoc. Harper the pass to Jordan. Outside, Kukoc. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Person kicks to Johnson. Screen by Duncan. Johnson dishes to Duncan. Shoots over Rodman. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut to just 5 points on the basket from Tim Duncan. Chicago is gone 1-2 on 3 quarters here in the second quarter shift. Pass to Pippen. And here's Kukoc. He's covered by Person. Now Jordan. Fades back. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
And that's all the space he needs from that range.
Now here's Duncan. Rodman covering. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Tim Duncan.
This is why many are high on Duncan, because of how dominant he can be.
Harper the pass to Pippen. Outside, Rodman. Bulls moving the ball around. Elliot against Jordan. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Well, once he gets on a roll, there isn't a lot you can do to slow him down.
34 seconds left in the second quarter. Duncan, the pass to Person. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
The coaches love seeing shots from there, at the rim.
The Bulls leading by 5. Harper with the ball. Pass to Pippen. Outside, Kukoc. 6 on the shot clock. Jordan, right side. A fadeaway, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Interesting use of the fadeaway, but hey, it worked.
And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for the Bulls. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
Boy, just a spectacular first half for him.
He's been in the zone. I'm curious, will the defense make some adjustments out of the break?
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They lead by 7. Pass to Rodman. Here's Jordan. Guarded by Elliot. Just 5 to shoot. Rebound San Antonio. Robinson's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Johnson, the pass to Duncan. Chicago grabs the miss. Rodman's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pippen kicks to Jordan. Pass to Harper. Right side, Pippen. Fades and shoots. Duncan grabs the rebound. Spurs trail by 7. Elliot passes to Johnson. Now here's Duncan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
If you work that ball inside, you put loads of pressure on the D.
The Spurs have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. And Duncan drops them both. And here's Pippen. He's got 12. To Harper. Outside Jordan. Jordan driving in.
Relentless effort from Jordan on the drive. Encounters the foul, but still gets a shot off.
The Bulls shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. No good on the free throw.
At the line for the Bulls.
So neither attempt will fall that time point.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
Down low and stolen by Jordan. Pass to Longley. Back to Jordan. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Over Johnson. Oh, Jordan with a defender in his face.
Defense knows they have to guard Jordan close, but even that can't rattle his commitment to the play.
Inside, and Robinson throws it down.
Defense should have sent help. A size advantage down low makes for an easy 2 points.
Chicago leading by 5. Outside Harper. At the elbow is Jordan. 6 to shoot. To the paint. And it's Pippen missing. A tremendous team effort, Mike, offensively from them tonight.
Well, they've been unselfish, a ton of assists, plus lots of different scorers out there.
Yeah, things you all appreciate. And a wide open look for Jordan. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Well, as you can see, when you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
For sure. I mean, playing loose can help you and hurt you. It can cut both ways. I think they've got to tighten it up a little bit here.
Now, here's Pippen. 12 points for him. Michael Jordan on the wing. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
You cannot afford mistakes like that, especially in a tight game.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Now Johnson. Still without a basket. Pass to Duncan. Duncan makes him pay inside.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. For Chicago, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Pass to Jordan. Fires at the elbow. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Jordan's got 4 this quarter. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Robinson finds Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Elliot. For the tie, bangs home the trifecta. Elliot's got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
Making plays for others. That's a great kick out.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 6 in the field here in the third. Pippen. Rodman looking it over. Pass to Jordan. Feeds away. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. To the middle. Here's Elliot. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
In close games, you got to take the hard foul. You cannot allow dunks in close ball games.
Yeah, because you always say these easy points will kill you. Absolutely destroy you, huh?
You got to shut them down.
Oh.
And that begins with better pressure on the ball. They need some better effort defensively.
Here's Harper after the basket by San Antonio. Here's Jordan. And David Robinson pulls it down. Robinson's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Johnson, the pass to Ellie. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. It's Robinson, top of the key. Tries again. Shoots over Longley. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Got to do more than that to stop Robinson. He's used to getting hit on the way up.
Jordan kicks to Rodman. Back to Jordan. Outside Pippen. Jordan inside. Started by Elliot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Strong move in there by Jordan to draw the contact.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. They stuck to their game plan, and it's paid off.
And I love the way they've been attacking the basket. I mean, they've looked to penetrate every opportunity they've had, and they've done a nice job doing that.
Here's Elliot. Chicago grabs the miss. Rodman's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here is Harper. Pass to Pippen. Back to Harper. Now Jordan. Covered by Elliot. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
Ties it up with that one. You know he's such a smart scorer. Not forcing anything, letting the opportunities come to him.
Duncan left side. Back to Johnson. Here's Duncan. Here's Elliot. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. Elliot's got 7 points in the game.
You have to like any chance that close to the hoop.
So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Daniels, he's checked in for the Spurs. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. Kukoc comes in for Dennis Rodman. Bushler's checked in for Michael Jordan. And Kerr is subbed in for Harper. Kukoc passes to Pippen. Duncan grabs the rebound. Duncan's got 6 rebounds in the game. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
Coaches just love assisted baskets. They show your team is playing good, unselfish basketball.
The pass to Cooper. In transition, here come the Spurs. Elliot kicks to Duncan. Nothing slows down Duncan.
Perfect pass there. Understanding how to set up his teammate.
And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. San Antonio making a switch here. Honors checked in. Bulls trail by 6. Kerr dishes to Pippen. To Kerr. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Nice job finishing inside. Kerr proving he's more than just a jump shooter.
Duncan with the screen on Kerr. Rose, he's checked in for Tim Duncan.
Second team foul.
Into the lineup for San Antonio.
Pulls on D. Pass to Person. 4 on the clock. The 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Boy, they got lucky on that one.
Yeah, he's an incredible three-point shooter. so you are ecstatic anytime it doesn't go in.
Pennington passes to Curry. And a miss there on the triple. Spurs leading by 4. Here is Elliot. He's got 7. Here's Person. Pass to Elliot. Over Pippen. Bushler with the rebound. Person against Pippen. Now here's Kukoc. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Outside Pippen. 11 feet away.
Loose ball. Go the other way.
Carrera's checked in for San Antonio. Chaffee, he's checked in for Chicago. Brown comes in for Scottie Pippen.
2 minutes remaining.
Bonner kicks to Daniels. Pass to Person. Right side Rose. And, well, that looks like an intentional foul there. Any idea why, Clark?
No idea at all, Kevin. I mean, maybe he wanted a break. Come on, man. I assume he'll be hearing about that one because that was not a good play.
San Antonio making a switch here. Towns is checked in. Wennington is checked in for Chicago. Jordan comes in for Brown. Bulls trail by 4. Jordan down low. He's covered by Daniels. To the inside. Here's Person. He's got 11. To end the cold streak, and it's good on the layup. Person's got 13.
Speed and agility, guys. I mean, he went right to the defense and took it to the rim.
Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Good coach dishes to Jordan. Floats one. San Antonio with the rebound. 46 seconds left in the third. To the middle. Here's Rose. A shot. No good. Bulls trail by 6. Kerr the pass to Cooper. Jordan in the corner. From the arc. Wow, an absolute bomb by Michael Jordan.
You know, because Jordan is so spectacular, sometimes his strong fundamentals are overlooked. And he keeps it simple. Why get fancy when the pick and roll works like that?
Towns, the pass to Person. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Person's got 5 points now this quarter.
One of the best ways to respond to a trifecta, knock down one of your own.
You fight fire with fire.
And so it's San Antonio with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Well, they trailed by a bunch, but once they got going, the comeback was on. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. San Antonio leading by 6. Back to Daniels. Pass to Person. To the paint. Broke loose. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Kerr for 3. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
You know, for me, the mark of a really skilled shooter is the efficiency of the shooting motion. And when you watch Steve Kerr, that's what you see. No wasted motion on the shot.
Here is Bonner. Outside Rose. 4 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 11. Chaffee grabs the miss. Bulls trail by 3. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. They set the pick. Here's Pippen, and Pippen spins it in.
And Pippen has never been one to back down from the aggressive coverage, welcoming the contact on the way up.
The Spurs shooting indicative of smooth offensive play, up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. And it's Pippen with the jam.
Gotta know where he is, especially when the break is on.
Timeout, Spurs. The Bulls making a switch here. Runnington's checked in. Right now, I've sent it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear the Spurs head coach go over the game plan during the timeout. He loves what they're doing in the paint. He said if they're not stopping us, keep doing it. Keep going after it down low. So they'll keep pounding it inside, guys.
Thank you, David.
Efficient and reliable. That's David Robinson, and he's having a game.
Pippen outside. And it's Pippen slamming it down. This one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, you know, at this point, Kevin, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession. We'll see if that's the case.
Pass to Person. Spurs working the ball around now. Daniels kicks to bottom. And the wide-open shot from Rose. A three-pointer is right on target. Rose has got himself on the board with 3 there.
The defense getting hung up on the pick there. They've got to get over it.
And every time they don't, it's allowing the shooter to find the jumper.
Outside, Kukoc. Resounding passes to Pippen. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Pippen's got 11 in the second half. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Pass to Rose. Inside. Here's Robinson, and he uses the glass on the way. Robinson's got 22.
Talk about being focused. Nothing is going to distract him on offense.
Kerr with it. It's Pippen on the wing. Out to the right wing. Fires from deep. Kerr can't hit. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Right side Rose. Here's Person. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Pippen. Person no good. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. It's Pippen on the wing. From the low block, it's rebounded by Person. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. There's a screen by Robinson. Person kicks to Daniels. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Defense backing off there, knowing the mid-ranger is a low percentage.
Outside Pippen. Pass to Wennington. And here's Kukoc. Shot from 16. Yep, that one goes in there. Kukoc has got his first 2 points of the night.
An area of the floor Kukoc looks comfortable shooting from. It's why his teammates encourage him to fire.
Here is Bonner. Pass to Person. From deep. Rebounded by Wennington.
Hey, I have no idea why he's still shooting threes. He's got to find another way to be productive.
Outside Pippen. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 16th rebound on the night. from 12 feet out. San Antonio again missing. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. For 3. Here's Kerr. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
You can tell he scanned the whole floor and found the exact right guy to feed.
Spurs trail by 3. To the left side wing. Pass to Robinson. And he banks in the layup. Robinson's got 6 here in this quarter.
And this is how you capitalize down the stretch. I mean, the coaching staff has got to be pleased with that.
And the game isn't over yet, but that was huge. Let's see if they're able to close it out.
Over to the wing. Here's Runnington. Outside Pippen. Shot clock at 6. 11 feet away. It's rebounded by Person. The Spurs have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Daniels passes to Person. That falls. Nice feed that time from Antonio Daniels. Daniels has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. One guy who's been getting it done is David Robinson.
Well, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Duncan, he's checked in for Bonner. Elliot comes in for Rose. Ellie, he's checked in for Person. And it's Johnson in for Antonio Daniels. Chicago also making some changes. Rodman, he's checked in for Wennington. Jordan comes in for Bushley. And it's Harper in for Kerr.
Just so smart with the ball. If Scottie's shot isn't there, he'll look to pass it.
Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got 26 points. This, Mike, is the very definition of a back-and-forth game. It's been so fun to watch.
Neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting it.
Whoa! About that slam!
Throw it down!
My goodness! And the high-flying antics of Jordan, simply awesome.
For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Johnson, the pass to Duncan. Over Kukoc. No good from Duncan. Chicago's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Pass to Pippen. And here is Jordan, guarded by Robinson. Jordan hits despite the contact.
With the game in the balance, can't ask for a better look than that.
Spurs trail by 3. Johnson outside. Ellie kicks to Robinson. Here's Duncan, who's back up. And oh, the lay-in, and he gets it done.
Well, you trust Robinson in that situation. He's just so reliable.
Chicago's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Here's Jordan. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Shot clock at 5. A shot from 20. Kukoc against Duncan. Now Jordan. One on the clock. Look out!
It is a given. Jordan loves delivering in these big moments. When it's an important possession, he wants the ball and the shot.
Robinson outside. Takes it inside. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. First checked in for the Bulls.
Number 25, Steve Kerr.
Pippen. Outside Jordan. Rodman sets the screen for Jordan. Duncan with the rebound. Big possession. They have a chance to take the lead.
I'm curious to see what they run here.
And trying for the go-ahead basket. Doesn't go in. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Jordan fires. And the 3 misses. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Duncan, 16-footer drops in.
Big time bucket in a big moment. No surprise that he knocks it down.
And that was a basket they had to have. An absolutely vital possession for them.
Outside, Pippen. Robinson there for the rebound. They should look to use the clock, coach, as much as possible, right?
Yeah, they have the lead. No reason to rush anything right now.
The chemistry so obvious on these alley-oops. Fantastic sequence there.
Plays like that, Clark, bring a team closer together.
For sure.
Yeah, I like when guys take initiative and go after chances like this.
Now Jordan.
As a defender, you have to stay attached to Jordan. But here he notices him playing tight and wisely draws the contact.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 2. And both free throws good for Jordan.
Those were very steady work at the free throw line. A very close ball game.
Timeout Spurs.
And now, your Spurs dance team.
Chicago making some changes. Longley's checked in for Cooper. And it's Harper in for Curl. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Well, you know, he had to stop the clock, so that really was the best thing he could have done there.
Yep, can't just let the other team drain the clock when it's close like this.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second team foul.
For San Antonio, Elliot. 2 shots.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. Steve Kerr's checked in for Ron Harper. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line. It's a 3-point game.
Those were crucial free throws, raising their lead to 3 points. And now all they have to do is defend the long ball.
And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And what's their best move at this point?
I think if they leave the three-point shot open, you take it. But it may be safer and wiser to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Well put, but they shouldn't force something up here. Have to be smart.
And the Bulls making a change here. The coach is checked in. Now, here's Curl. Jordan on the wing. Guarded by Elliot. Duncan with the rebound. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So so he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And that's how you slam the door shut on a team. Steps up to the line and puts the game away.
Beyond the arc. Can't get it.
He's been a dominant force on the glass for them in this one.
Credit that to his physical play down low. Boxing guys out and winning those battles for the ball.
And so it's San Antonio with the win. And that concludes our coverage of Game 5 of the NBA Finals. So for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, and our entire 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time.